Hello, everybody. We are back here with Chef Reggie. We are here at Otterbein Pemberville for what? Another episode of what, Chef Reggie?
OtterDelicious.
OtterDelicious. Okay. So, Chef Reggie, you've done this before. You're a pro. So, this is your second time on the show. So, what are you making today?
Well, today I did a berry reduction with a strawberry glaze, French toast, whole wheat grain bread, brown sugar bacon.
Oh,
And
so hold on, Chef. Let's get this on camera. We did say it again, a berry reduction.
Yes, brown
Ooh.
sugar bacon,
Brown sugar bacon
and it's a multi-grain bread.
on a multi-grain bread. Wow. So, Chef, have you done this before here for the residents here at Otterbein Pemberville?
Not with this reduction, I haven't, but I have done it on the French toast here.
Okay. Well, Chef, you have it already made. And what we like to do here at OtterDelicious, we like to try the food in front of the chef. So as I'm going to take a little seat down right here in front of the chef, and, I'm just going to take some of this and try it out. Chef, perfect for a nice breakfast or even beautiful for a brunch,
Sure.
a Sunday brunch. Tell me about this whipped cream. Did you whip it yourself?
No, I didn't whip that.
Mm.
I won't put my favorite touch of whipped cream on there, and somebody might want it. The recipe, you know how it is.
Okay, Chef. So we have to pause for a second.
Okay.
While I'm trying this food, tell the camera over there the steps into making this amazing dish.
Okay, well, first thing I did, I took the berries and then I boiled them down, reduced it, add a little sugar, a hint of cinnamon to it, reduced it. I put just a hint of cream in it, reduced it a little bit more, folded in my strawberries, strained it prior to that so it's no seasoning thing in the sauce.
Okay. But this French toast is a little bit different. What type of bread is this?
This is a multi-grain bread.
So multi-grain. So everyone out there, we're not using regular bread.
Right.
We're not using white. We're not using wheat. Some people use brioche for a French toast, but he's using a multi-grain bread. So as you're taking notes, don't forget, we will have this in the Otterbein cookbook later on this year. We will have the recipe. This guy does not like giving up his recipes, but don't worry. We're going to get it from him. He might even tweak it a little bit because he doesn't want you having his specific recipe.
Oh,
but so, Chef, as we put a pause on talking about this wonderful, amazing dish, your French toast dish, some of your residents out here in the hallway wanted me to bring up something about that maybe you won a award or a medal recently at the Otterbein Olympics.
Yes, I did. Matter of fact.
So what did you and your team win this year?
People's Choice Award.
So the People's Choice Award, the residents, you chose Otterbein Pemberville when you went to St. Mary's this year for the Olympics/Taste of Otterbein. So, and Chef, what did you serve?
I did a Creole fettuccine.
Creole fettuccine.
Yes.
Had you served that before here for the residents?
I did it once here.
Okay.
Yes.
So, and now that the residents from multiple communities have spoken up, are you going to do it again?
Sure.
Okay. That's one thing we told our chefs we like to see. We would like to see them utilizing some of the other communities' recipes at their community from the Otterbein Olympics and Taste of Otterbein. So we'll be checking in with the chefs for the rest of the year to make sure that they have done that or they will be doing that, because we know we've heard from you residents that you want to see some of these things at the taste at your community. So I'm glad you tell me what to say, Chef.
Well, yeah. We all are winners.
Okay.
Because we all work for Otterbein, which is a great thing. And so there's no losers in this Olympic competition. Even though the People's Choice Award came to me, I'm willing to share it with everyone.
Well, there you go. Chef Reggie is sharing. And I'm glad he said that because everyone goes through so much hard work to prepare for the Olympics. We're not forgetting about the programs teams who make sure that the Olympics goes through without a hitch. The chefs, everybody coming the night before. Yes, we have over 500 residents that we were feeding this year. So we just want to take some time out because that was last month. We want to give kudos to everyone who took place in the Olympics and the Taste of Otterbein. But since we were here at Otterbein Pemberville, we wanted to let Chef Reggie know, him and his team, that we wanted to applaud him for the Resident Choice Award. So, and we'll have the date for you. We know a lot of you are waiting already to know what's the date for next year's
Right.
Olympics. And we're finalizing that right now this week. We'll let you know so you can mark it off on your calendar. Okay. So putting that to the side, back here, Chef Reggie. Chef Reggie, one thing that we didn't say before we started talking about your beautiful French toast is we're in front of your hibachi grill.
Yes.
Here at the Waterside Cafe. I believe now, Chef, about 2 months.
Sure.
You've had this about 2 months, August, September. You know, I would ask him a question. I already know the answer. Chef, if you had to guess, how many residents between August and September do you think you fed off of this hibachi grill? And I do have that answer.
Ooh, it's hard to say because it seems like every week we book for the hibachi. And not only that, the days that we don't have the hibachi open, I'm still out here at lunchtime doing things off the hibachi grill. So it's just not sitting here looking pretty. I want to make sure that we utilize it as much as possible. So I'm out here, if I can get out here 2 to 3 times a week prior to Thursday and Friday night, I'm out here on this hibachi.
So you heard him say Thursday and Friday nights. That's when Chef Reggie and his team, not just him,
Right.
and his team. Also, we have our traveling transitional chef, Chef James, has been helping out OtterDelicious Pemberville a lot with their hibachi as well. That's when they do their hibachi reservations here. So different communities who have these, they choose their days and times. Chef, that number that I added up the other day, in the first 2 months, you all served for reservations only 125 residents.
Wow. I didn't even think it was that
from
many.
OtterDelicious Pemberville, 125. So that doesn't count, as he was saying, as he does special meals throughout the day, brunches. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the residents who actually called in and said, I want to make a reservation. So great. Okay, so Chef, we were talking. You got something else to say?
Well, I just want to thank Chef James, the traveling sous chef. He come out here, he help out, he does a great job. Couldn't ask for a better person to be out here supporting what we're trying to do here.
Well, and Chef James, as he might be watching, as he asked me, and he wants to, at the end of this month, do his own OtterDelicious episode. So for any of you who haven't met him, he's been to several communities so far. He's been to Pemberville here with Chef Reggie. He's been to Sunset House, Sunset Village, St. Mary's, and Lebanon. I believe those are all the ones he's hit so far in his first 45 days or so. So, okay, back to the episode here. So, Chef, so you're doing 2 different plates, entrees for us, right? You gave us the breakfast brunch type French toast meal, but now tell us about the more evening dinner meal that you have for us.
This one here, I did a white wine, blackened grouper.
Blackened grouper. Okay.
With some roasted Yukon potatoes.
Blackened grouper and a white wine. You know where grouper is famous at, Chef? What state loves fresh grouper? Florida. Florida, they eat grouper all the time. We want to say special prayers for our friends and family, everyone in Florida, for the hurricanes that are coming through there. So we'll remember you right now by showing off Chef Reggie's fresh grouper. So tell us, how did you make this grouper, Chef?
Well, I marinated that in a little white wine and some fresh shallots. So you might find some little pieces of shallots in the blackened.
Okay.
Because I did that because I wanted to make sure that I continue with the flavor, not only as a marinade, but when I grill it on top of the hibachi grill.
Okay. So, Chef.
And then I sauteed the baby spinach in a little white wine and lemon juice.
Chef, this is an honest truth what I'm about to tell you. Now, I haven't tried it yet. Honest truth. My first retirement community that I worked at, the chef wanted me to try fish with sauteed spinach. I had never had it before out there, audience. Never had it. I said, I do not want to try fish and spinach. It just doesn't sound good to me. I tasted it. It was one of the best combinations that I've had. So now I'm about to try Chef Reggie's fresh grouper, sauteed spinach. Moist, juicy. I can taste the lemon. Chef, you don't just have it as a garnish. you put lemon on this grouper, do you?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Wow. Now,
And I just think the baby spinach is a little bit sweeter.
oh my
And it
God.
give it a better flavor.
Mm,
And it just helps with the texture.
100%. 100%. If you love fish, if you love grouper, you need this recipe in your recipe book, in your cookbook. This, no lie, is amazing. Now, chef, you haven't served this grouper before to these residents, have you?
I did it
Or
on
have you?
hibachi.
Hibachi before? Okay.
Yes, on a hibachi. But as everybody else go, it's available. I'm gonna run it as a special.
As a special. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, some people might be wondering, is grouper, is that an expensive fish?
No.
So
and it's a nice white meaty fish.
nice white meaty fish. It doesn't taste, some people out there might not love seafood. This isn't one of the items that I would consider as a strong seafood type.
No.
If you can eat seafood, if it's mild, to me, this is one of those fish. And again, this is why I think Florida is prone to serving a lot of grouper. Again, the grouper, the spinach. I hate to talk while my mouth is full. Chef, do you ever try your own food?
Sure.
You didn't try this grouper today.
No, because I know every time you come and we do an episode, you probably eat up most of the food. So I figured you might be hungry again today, so I just made enough for you.
Unfortunately, everybody, yes. Sometimes I try the food before we even go on air. I have to make sure that I'm telling the guests and audience out there how everything really feels. And maybe I tasted before, maybe it's not so good. I don't know. But the grouper is amazing. Now,
try the potatoes?
I haven't tried the potatoes yet. Let's try the potatoes. And these are Yukon Gold?
Yes.
Yukon Gold potatoes. Now, do you steam these off before you put them on the grill, or?
Well, I blanch them a little bit.
Okay.
And then set them in my little ice bath to cool them down right away.
Okay.
And then I kind of like put a little vegetable oil on here, and then I saute them on the grill and add my seasonings as we go along.
Okay. Yes.
Just so it can crisp up a little bit. You don't have to waste a lot of time thinking whether or not they're done or not.
Okay.
So that's why I blanch them off. Same way I do when I'm doing vegetables.
Chef, can I be honest?
Sure.
I'm going back to the grouper and spinach right now.
Okay.
The grouper and spinach, here I come again. Now, right there, I taste a little bit of that white wine. Wow. Okay, Chef, there's a question that people have been wondering. We've been receiving phone calls in the studio.
Okay.
The question is, they want to know, what are you serving at next year's Olympics?
Oh, that's hard to say. I don't know yet. Something with gold in it.
Something with gold or goat?
Gold.
Oh, gold.
I'm bringing on the gold again.
I thought he said bad. I thought he said goat, everybody. I said, okay, something different. Some of our different communities that did win awards out there. We did have Sunset House that won an award out there.
Phenomenal.
For the Outerbound Olympics. Don't forget, we also had Outerbound Lebanon that won an award as well. Chef Reggie and his team from Pemberville. We had one of our newcomers from the small house neighborhoods. They brought a Mediterranean dish, one as well.
It was outstanding.
Outstanding time. But again, just like Chef Reggie said before, it wasn't just about the winners who walked away with the medal, but about everybody with all the hard work that we put into this for the residents. The judges, they were so wowed by not just the food and the programs, but to be at St. Mary's. They did speak on that multiple times as they said, wow, what a wonderful community to have the Olympics at. So we haven't said it yet of where that's going to be next year, but I think we might know where it might be. So stay tuned. We will let everyone know about that.
Abby was a great host as well. So I want to make sure that we send a shout out to Abby for being a great host.
So a shout out to Chef Abby, Yvonne, Stacy Klosterman, everybody from the St. Mary's team who made it happen. It's such a hard work. I heard some of them say until you've had an Olympic at your campus, you don't know how much work goes into it, as Lebanon, Rhonda, and the team have done before. So, hey, just remember, it's always a lot of work for these events. Now, Chef, we're in the last quarter of the year. October, November, December, last quarter. Any big events coming up for you?
We got Thanksgiving coming up. We're doing something as well for the little kids for trick or treat as well. But I got some brunches scheduled. I'm doing a breakfast burger bar out here next week. I got a couple of carving stations that the residents have requested. So I got a lot of different things coming up. I got Christmas parties coming up for the residents, staff as well. So we try to continue to do something exciting and new all the time. So just stay tuned.
He said, stay tuned. Always things happening. We always like to learn from our fellow Otterbein communities. Speaking of our fellow Otterbein communities, Chef Reggie, have you heard about our newest community?
No.
Well, we just sent a letter out to the residents and to the partners. So we're going to let everybody else know today that one of our newest communities is Otterbein Green Hills.
Wow.
Otterbein Green Hills. So beautiful community. Some of us went to yesterday. So they're now a part of our Otterbein family. So we welcome them with open arms. So Otterbein Green Hills, we hope to see you next year at more and more of our family Otterbein events. And remember, we're always here for you for support. So Chef Reggie, anything else you would like to say to the team out there?
Just continue to do what you do day in and day out. I mean, we strong as a culinary team throughout Otterbein, and we're going to continue that and just support one another and just be there to help one another.
Okay. All right. As we're wrapping up, Chef Reggie and I, we're going to get ready for, well, he has another big meal tonight. He has the board dinner here. So there's always something going on with food at an Otterbein. So remember, every week, every Tuesday, 2 p.m., on your TVs, your touchdown, we send you the YouTube links, OtterDelicious. We say that it is a culinary show, not a cooking show, because we do more than just food. We talk about diets. We do interviews. We will have a cookbook at the end of this year, not a regular cookbook. It will have a QR code for you to see the videos that we have posted this year. So next Tuesday at 2 o'clock, we'll see you at OtterDelicious.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. So, Chef Reggie, I know you're getting ready for your board dinner tonight. What are you offering the board tonight, Chef?
Well, I have 3 different proteins they can choose from. I have some filet strips, I have some shrimp, and I have some chicken to go on this gorgeous salad right here.
Okay, and can you tell us how you marinated any of the food?
Well, this one here, I did a little thyme, shallots, Worcestershire, and some burgundy.
Ooh, okay.
Shrimp is Old Bay, dill, lemon, white wine.
Okay.
Then the chicken is just a grilled chicken, and it's got like garlic, onion powder, 6-way pepper.
Okay, so and then they get their salad, and how would you top that on there?
Okay, I'll show you how we do that. Okay.
You have a lovely Vanna White over here to your right side. Wow, beautiful, beautiful meal.
Let me just add some shrimp to it.
Okay. Now, Chef, as you top that, everybody here in TV land, we can't help but notice there's something around your neck. What is that?
It's a gold medal.
And what is that from?
The Otterbein Senior Olympics.
Oh my gosh, Chef, you wear your gold medal to work. Oh my God. Okay, we have to move on here. We have to move on. Miss Dawn, what are you doing? What are we having for dessert tonight?
So we have a flight of fall-inspired desserts. So we have a spice cake with a pumpkin cheesecake mousse topped with some homemade whipped cream, and there's some ginger snaps in there. And then this one is a play on a baklava. There's a pistachio cream, walnuts and pistachio crumble, and then some honey syrup with the phyllo dough. And then this one is a baked apple, kind of a take on an apple pie a la mode with some fresh whipped cream. Picked the apples with my own 2 hands. And then the last one is a lemon curd with a little bit of graham cracker crumble and some homemade whipped cream.
Wow, say that 10 times fast. And so you said you're serving that tonight for the board dinner, but you're also serving this other times for residents?
This is going to be something that we're going to start to offer with our hibachi reservations as the dessert choice for that. We've got all sorts of ideas coming up. So this is our fall inspired. We've got some winter things planned out, and we'll just keep coming up with more ideas.
Wow, awesome, awesome. Great meal today at OtterDelicious Pemberville. We hope to see you next time on OtterDelicious.